came across this software. I've tried lots of different software over the last 12 months. Really, I've been searching for something that's had a decent Elliott Wave tool. I won't go and name different stuff, but there's some ones out there that have been designed by engineers and stuff that are really cumbersome to use. So I only came across this a couple of weeks ago and started using it and found that it's fairly simple to use. I think it's really been designed by some traders. It's on multiple time frames, quite easy to sort of pick what time frame you want to look at, and it's quite quick in its analysis of stuff. Components, there's multiple sort of things that you can labeling tools, all on the side, commentary, markers, Fibonacci tools, all pretty easy sort of stuff to use. It's called Motive Wave, and Elliott Wave tools as well. What you can do is quite yeah, you can do wave counts on any different time frame you want. Like, it's as simple as just clicking this auto analysis and it'll do a scan for you straight away. It goes in depth, so you've got to pick what level you want to look at, and you've got to really have a good understanding of Elliott Wave with subwaves and all the other sort of stuff that goes on inside of Elliott Wave. You can decompose it to, you know, lower levels and just get the main gist of what's going on. You can also, there's a tool here, select here of what you want to actually do, an impulse wave, or you can manually actually do this wave. So you start of the wave, come down, and what's actually occurred over here, it actually gives you a warning saying that the wave 4 is terminated inside the wave 1, so it says that it's outside of the ranges. So if you want to plot stuff manually, also there's tools, ratio references for your waves. So if you want to try and see where a wave will go to, you can measure it against. So if we're thinking 4 is going to end soon, if that's a wave 4, you'd measure the 5 verse 4 verse 1 and give a projection down for the wave 5. Yeah, there's also there's a preset scan tool, so you can scan for Elliott Waves and set up pairs that you may want to do a scan on. Aussie CAD, just clicks OK. And it actually asks you the time frame you'd like to do the scan on, a wave count you're looking for. If you're looking for it to be a triangle, so like a correction on the 4 hour, it'll do a scan. Doesn't take long to do a scan, and it'll come up actually over here with a score. Like, if it picks up that there is a correction, it'll come up with a score with, you know, some lights. Yeah, it's come actually with that. I don't know if I click on this, will it actually show this chart, or it comes up and it showed it in there. And actually break this down and show it even better, or go to the 1 hour and try and decipher what it's done. And that's probably, you know, like today, the China news, there was a positive news for the Aussie because positive news for China, so the C wave took off. You can get the data via, check the website, there's various data you can, you know, through eSignal or whoever you can get. It does mention you can get a free one through Google, but I wouldn't recommend it because Google doesn't have very many pairs. It's you know, just check their website, they've got stuff there. I've just got this through a Forex broker at the moment, and it's working fine. If you wanted to, it does Gartley scans. If you're interested about CCI, they don't have anything where you can actually put in CCI in those sort of multiple overlays in one window, but they've they've put it on their to-do list for the future for a revision. When that may happen, don't know. But there's also, I think Scott was going through that last night, like, you know, all that sort of stuff, but it generally just comes up in one sort of window, stochastics, all that sort of stuff. It's got, as I said, it's got these tools where you put ratios. You've also got time-based stuff. Scott was talking yesterday, he wasn't sure of how to change the bars. That's pretty simple. You just go down to preferences, your bar types, whatever bar type you want, your schemes. I've been watching it. It labels stuff as it goes. There was a change last night in the pattern. You have to sort of refresh it. If you're seeing something you think, hang on, it was looking like a ABC, now looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you think it's doing that, if you just quickly like F6, do a rescan, and as it's changing, it'll pick it up and it'll readjust itself pretty much straight away. So like it gives it to you what it is at this point, what it thinks it's looking like. And say sometimes like a 3, a C can look like a C, and then there's a wave up and it comes down and you're getting a wave 5. And actually that happened today. It happened on the Aussie pair. I was watching this today before the news on the 15-minute, and this was, it was labelled on that leg as a C, on that 3, and then it went up, then it came down, and then I did a rescan and it came up 5C. So like you've still got, you know, it's like any software. You've got to readjust and not just rely on it, and use what you know. And it's just a tool to give you some clarification of pattern. That's how I see it. You know, a lot of times you'll put your labels on yourself and sort of, is it that? Is it that? It just gives you sort of a. That's how I'm seeing it with this. Just giving you more clarification. You know, you've seen this if you're watching it in 5. You know, there's 5C on a wave, waiting for a correction, like end of a wave 5 on a C. You know that it's time to go. And that's something too that I was thinking before. I think if you've got an understanding of Elliott Wave, it's good. But I think too, if you use this and watch it and understand it, you'll probably get an even better understanding of Elliott Wave and some of the stuff that does happen with Elliott Wave. And I'm quite impressed with it. It's pretty it's pretty robust. It seems like it. I haven't had any data issues. No, it's just a one-off purchase fee. Yeah, there's different sorts of packages you can get. They start out. Just check their website. They've got the stuff there. Depends what you really want it for. You can buy like a basic module with cursor, so you can sort of give you a time frame of. To be honest, I don't know what's in the basic. I liked it so much when the free trial. I just purchased the whole lot because it's got everything that I need basically. And there's an undo button too. Like if you don't want something on there, you can just undo stuff. And that's pre-plot. And it's not just that. There's depending what there's an auto Gartley feature if you're into that sort of stuff. If you know GAN stuff, there's GAN ratios and all this sort of stuff. So it's not just. I know that we do Elliott Wave. Shouldn't really get off it, but there's lots of different. And it's a simple. You can see how fast. You just go down a few levels, and it plots itself that fast. It's not. You can trade through it. I haven't set it up to trade through it. I know that. It's pretty. There's even a drag and place your things on there. You must have read your mind. No, you can trade off it. You can sort of. I haven't done that because I don't. It's part of the analysis. it's like today with that. Like, you've seen a correction. I was waiting for the news to happen. I seen that, and I seen CCI. I don't think that's true, Philip. I think you can buy a basic and you can buy the modules. It's just how do you get the trial? Just go on the website and sign up for it. You know? It's as simple as that. And it probably takes about 5 minutes to download the stuff, and you'll be up and going. You could have it going in the next 10-15 minutes. Yeah, but I think still, like, if you want the $99, and I think there's one $400 and then $500, so like you can still pay $1,000 just to get Elliott Wave with an auto analysis, or you can just get the basic Elliott Wave where you plot it. It just depends what you want, and I'm not here to sell it. I just came across it, and it's the best thing that I've seen so far. And same again. There's links on their website for their data. I recommend you use Forex.com on there. Pretty simple. They give you a 1-month trial of their stuff anyway, and you just using their data feed. I used Elliott Wave. I've used some software companies out of Australia, and all of them, you know, they're all similar. You know, like decent sort of software packages are running from 1,000 to 2.5 grand. Depends what you really want. I found Elliott Wave. I don't like to ever sort of put things down, but it was really cumbersome to use. It wasn't easy, and I didn't think. And it took a long time to analyze stuff. Like it took, and it just wasn't an easy product. But I think I think with Elliott Wave as well, you can get a free trial. I think they're a Dutch company. It put some strange counts in that really didn't make sense. Where like I've done some stuff with this over the last bit, and everything I look, it does put a lot of ABCs in sort of stuff, and you sort of just got to sort of look at the higher number count. Yes, the capture of the screen. I don't know if you can see up here. There's a camera, and it saves it straight as a picture file, and it's really good. It's as simple as like taking that, and I got snapshots set up, and it just puts stuff into it as quickly as that. It's done. It's a really good tool. It's one thing I was doing some stuff, and I thought, wow, it's really handy for that sort of stuff. Better than trying to print screen and paste it somewhere and that sort of stuff. Yeah, much better for me too, trying to figure it out. I was looking for a schedule of it all. Why do I need a schedule? Just do it. Let the software do its stuff.